Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a brief update on what's going on. If you didn't check out my last video, go check it out. I explain where I am on my hair growth journey, and today, and then also I let you know that the next thing that I was going to be doing is putting or adding a sew-in weave. And so right now I am doing the braid. So if you can see, I just parted my hair in the middle and I'm doing a braid. This one is going to be going back, and then on this side it's going to be going back, just a series of braids. So I'll be able to sew in, I'm not sure if you can see that, but so I can be able to sew in the weave, and it's just going to be a straight weave, and I will show you that as well. I'll also show you the hair that I'm going to be using. But just letting you know, this is what's under my hair. I didn't want to forget to show you this. And yeah, and then once I do have some hair that I just purchased, and I'm going to do an unboxing with you, so you'll see everything that I got and what I'll be using. I'm not sure if I'll show you the actual sew-in, but I will be showing you I guess maybe updates on my progress of it. I'm not going to show you the entire process of the sew-in, but I'll show you like where I'm starting and where I'm going to be finishing and things of that nature, and you'll see the finished project. I haven't done a sew-in in a long time, so just to sit in front of the camera to do the sew-in, I think I may or may not do it, I don't know, but it may be too lengthy of a process to do it since I haven't done it in a while. So just giving you an update. All right, y'all. Okay, so this is the, I use some synthetic hair to do my braid. Remember I just showed you my braid, y'all. And so I used, okay, so this is the finished. See, I parted it in the middle and just braided going back. Let me see if you can see it in the back. It's not perfect. Okay, I don't have this on the stand. Hopefully you'll see it. It's not perfect. You know what? Let me put this on the stand. Okay, so I'm using the Outre Expression Ultra Braid, the 42-inch. Doesn't matter how many inches, but I'm using the synthetic hair to do my braid down. So if you can see, I have the braid down, and I use the additional hair to make it a bit thicker. And if you can see the back, it's not a perfect braid. The parts aren't all straight or anything, and the hair, you know, it's not all perfect. And then it's going to be, you know, all straight for me to, and so it's going to be good for me to be able to sew in the weave, right? And so let's see here. Okay, so, and yeah, so I braid it down, and what I'm going to do is kind of just cut these long pieces off and sew it up into the braid, where I will be able to sew in my weave. And so this is my you know, the last time I did a sew-in was probably around 2021. I don't think I did anything in 22. You see, everything is all tangled up. I keep everything in my bag, like the different needles and different threads and stuff like that. So stuff gets all tangled up, like this is all tangled up. Let me fix this and I'll show you what I'm going to use. Okay, so this is my little goodie bag that I keep all of my little needle and thread and stuff like that. for the weaves. And also I keep my my needle and thread for clothes and stuff like that too. Like if I ever have to don something, I am prepared for that. I don't think I have threaded anything in a while, but I do keep everything that I need in there in this bag, just in case I might need to sew something up. I will have it, right? So this is the spool that I have, and if you can see, I have a couple of needles in there. They're like different types of needles. Here's one type. I like the needles that, oh, here's one type. Oh, and that, I don't think I have it in the camera. Okay, here's one type of needle that I could use. I don't know if you can see that. If I put it against the dark, you might be able to see it. Maybe. You see that bend there? And so I like the needles. I don't like the straight needles. I've used the straight needle before. Here's another one. This is a really good curve here. I'm not sure which one I'll use, but either one will work. And I like the needles with the curve because when you sew it in the hair, it will curve and you can just pull it right out. I've used the straight ones a long time ago before, but when I realized that they have the curved ones, I use those too. I'm not sure what they have now in 2025 because it's been a while since I've done this, so they probably have more updated type things. I don't know. But I have this from before, and so I'm just going to use this. I'm not going to go and buy anything else. Now this thread here is what I can use, and these long pieces like this here, what I'm going to do is just kind of, I don't know if you can see that, just kind of bring it around. I'll sew this side here and this side here, so it can be, you know, attached onto my braid. And then this one here, I'll do the same thing. I'll probably just go across the braid and then sew it so it can just be going straight across, and it'll give me more reinforcement in these last rows. I did this last row like this so I can put some sew in some hair right at the very base. So I'll, you know, put a couple of rows on this here and then put a couple of more rows here so I can have a fuller in the back, and it kind of keeps that, and then I'll just sew the rest of it in. But yeah, what I'm going to do is use the thread not only to sew in the weave, but also to attach these pieces onto my braids, so it'll also be there. Give me more reinforcement to sew the weave, right? And so here's another spool of thread. I think I bought this spool here because it's thicker. This one is thicker than this larger spool. I like the larger spools a lot, but it's just thinner thread than this one, and that's why I bought this one. I remember buying I have two of them that I bought with the same thickness of thread, and I'll use this. I like the thicker thread a little bit better than the thinner, and it's better when I take it out too. I can feel it better against the braid than the thinner one. And that's this one here. As you see, this is a stronger curve and it's longer, and so I'll use this. I you know, don't throw any of these things away when I buy them, because I never know if I'm going to run out of something. I'll have the second. So, you know, I don't throw any of this stuff away when I buy them. I just will have them in case if I run out of something, then I'll have some reinforcements, right? But this is pretty much what I'm going to be using to sew in the weave. And I may just sit here. I'm not going to do it today. I did the braids today. I'll probably do it tomorrow. It's very hot and I have the air on, but I have that light coming in the window. So I'm just going to spray some rose water. Oh, that feels good. Spray some rose water on my face. Just to cool it off. These are these oil roll-ons. Do you guys ever get these? The oil perfumes? Sometimes you can go in the hood and get them from the stores that sell oils, and they'll sell herbs and stuff like that. They smell really good, and I think the oil perfumes really last a long time. I like them. This one, I can't even pronounce the name on this. Oh, my glasses. I don't even have my glasses. Okay, let's see here. This is called something. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you guys can read that. And I bought these on Amazon, and I had 6 of them. I have one by my bedside. Sometimes at night I'll put them on for, you know, just at night and put on my things. And so they come with 3 different scents in a pack. You can get them at Amazon. I like the ones in the hood because they give you a lot of different flavors and varieties and that kind of stuff. But these smell good. I just happened to see them on Amazon. I bought 2 packs. And it's cologne, and they have 3 in a pack, 3 different flavors. I thought I'd get them because I was so used to getting the oils from the hood, and so I didn't go to the hood and get them. So I saw them on Amazon and thought I'd get them. These don't smell as good as the ones in the hood. And you have all different types of flavors, natural flavors and stuff, you know, flowers and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. But it smells okay. These smell okay. But I won't buy them again. I can't even pronounce the name, but like I said, I just happened to see them, and I thought about it. I said, these are like the oil perfumes that they sell in the hood. I'll probably go to the hood and get some. Okay, so in the last video I talked about Love Me hair, and so this is where I bought my my bundles. And so I'll put the link in the description box. So it comes in a little nice box, and they have a nice little ribbon and stuff on them. And they're pretty much really quick when you order them. And so I just bought the Silky Straights, 3 bundles. Alright. This is all I'm going to use. I don't need any more than that. And this one is 14, 16, and 18 inches. So the longest will be, I'll put the longest at the bottom, and then put the 16 in the middle and the 14 on the top, and it'll give me some layers, right? Give me some layers. And so once I open it out of the pack, they give you like a little purple bag you can put them in, right? So once they're open, and whatever I don't use or whatever, I can store them in here, and they give you this little purple bag. It's so cute, little mesh bag. And then they'll give you freebies. I have some crocodile clips for my hair, so when I do my hair, and I always use these, so they gave me 2 of these crocodile clips. I have a ton of those. These are all my clips. I just put them in my bag here. They'll give you stuff like this. Here's another kind of clip. Just a regular clip. And it has their Love Me logo on there. You know, and I use these when I'm doing my hair or whatever. I've got to put my hair back. They also gave me some eyelashes. These are thick ones. Thick eyelashes. They gave me those. And, okay, and so this is these are the bundles, and I'm gonna do a closure. I'm not gonna do a leave out, and I got a 5x5 closure, and that would be this one here. 5x5 closure is in here. And the 5x5 I got 18 inches too. I could have gotten it 14 inches so it could be layered, but I went on and got the 18 inch. And what I'm going to do is, and this is it here. What I'm going to do is and this will go on there on the top, and I'll just sew that in. But it's really nice hair. See the hair? I don't want to take the bundles out. And then once I do it and stuff, see, that's the 18 inch here on the top. If it's too long, if it's longer than the 14 inch, I may trim it to match with the 14 inch to give up those layers, but I don't care if it's layered or not. I'm just putting my hair up to protect it and keep my hands out of it. That's the whole goal, right? And I'm doing it myself because it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, and then they give you another mesh bag to go for this if I'm not using this or whatever. When I'm done, take it out, I can wash it and then put it back in the mesh bag to use it again for another time, right? So I just wanted to show you those. And if I do the sew-in, if I record the sew-in, I will be back to show you that. And if not, just wanted to update you on what's going on, and I will do the sew-in and then you will see the finished product. But hopefully I will have enough mind to go ahead and record some of my sewing, because it's going to take me a while. Like I said, I haven't done this for several years, and it's going to take me a while to get it done. But it's probably like a bicycle, right? Once you've learned how to ride a bicycle, you can go right back at it. And I'm thinking this is kind of similar. I don't know, maybe I may forget, you know, because I'm trying to remember the last time I did it, some of the tricks of the trade. Because at that time I had been doing it a lot, every so often, right? Every year or something like that, I would do a sew-in. So I had some little tricks of the trade and things that I learned to do that I can't remember anymore. So.